and welcome back to techystack channel. Today we'll try to explore an awesome.com website. This is one of the website. So we need to go to the softwares. Under this software, so we have some products. So we need to fetch the product details from here. So we'll try to explore the UiPath. So let me go back to the UiPath and we'll see how it will works. Here the first step is taking open browser activity. So let me take, and we need to update the URL. So as of now, I will take directly URL from the appsumo.com/software, and I will go to these properties and change the browser type to Chrome. So the first step is done. So next, I need to scrape this data. So I'm using the data scraping here. So let me try to scrap this data. So you see, this is not highlighting whatever I require exactly. So let me highlight this. And next we'll try this. Okay, column 1 and 2 we got it. Okay, now if you see here we got only these details, but it's not exactly entered the details. So let me finish it. I don't have multiple pages, so I'm clicking OK. So scraping has been done. So let me put it outside and I will change the variable here. So has been done variable creation. Let me change the scope of variable. So this is done. This step is completed the scraping. After that, we need to gather here two things. So context mind, this is a product name. This is already available. So now we need to fetch this data. So let me try to fetch how we can do this. So let me try to with the text get text activity and taking the get text activity. So now I need only this organization content. So let me grab this only this one. Okay, and I will apply one variable which I called text. Let me run this bot and I'm checking for the text. So if you see here, all the contexts are done. So again, what I need to know, so I need to split these things. So for that purpose, I avoid this get text activity. So let me stop this bot and I will check for the get full text. So let me take get full text. Let me indicate the screen again. So this is done. Updating the variable. Let me run this and what type of data it will provides. So this also not giving us the accurate data. So what I'm expecting now, so I need to get only the data up to whiteboards. That's it. So let me try to with something different. Again, we have get OCR. So let me try with this. So here you can keep the UiPath OCR or we can take the Omni OCR. So let me, I will use Omni OCR. Omni page OCR, I will use that. So let me take this Omni OCR and indicating on screen. So I will just indicate only these things. Okay, this is done. And inside I will give the name as, let it be as of now text. Later I will change. Let me update this. And I'm running this bot again. So now let me check only for the text. Now you see this. So only I got the accurate data. So if you see here, this is all the one text word. So whatever the data I need, so it is done. So let me stop this bot. And inside we are fetching the data with the help of context mind or albedo or chat base. So let me go to edit this selector in the UI Explorer and I will take the anchor base indicator. Let me go back to the again the website. Again, I'm selecting the selector again here. So once this is done, when you go on back see, so we got the context mind ANM. So every time the context mind and this data are changing now. So for that purpose, I taken here ANM. So it will dynamic. So later I will assign one variable. In that variable, these things are available. Okay, let me change this to description. So this is done. This is working fine. And top side also I will change description. Okay, now I will take the same activity again, and here I will edit selector, I mean indicate the screen. So now I need to fetch its 45 views. So let it be as of now, I keep like directly. So inside I will review count. I will take the variable. Let me run this. So what type of data it will fetch? So now let me take the review count. So we got it 45 reviews. And similar for this also I use the same thing. So let me open this select open in UI Explorer. Again, I will take the anchor indicate. Let me go to the website. So this is anchor indicate done. So again, if you see here, we got the reviews AA name. So this AA name, I will remove that. So because we are not fetching the help of AA names, so this might be the every time it changes. So just I will make it as star. Let me validate. Okay, it's not validate. Okay, let me do again. So this is done after I take indicate base, anchor base. Okay, instead of reviews, I will only change the 45. Let me check whether it validate or not. Okay, it's validating and let me highlight. Okay, it's fine. So it's highlighting. And here we need to pass this variable. The parent ID is not required now. So I will just remove this parent ID and as well as tag I will remove. Okay, let it be tag, not a problem. And here also let me remove the parent ID. Fine. Let me validate and highlighting the selector. We need to re-highlight. Okay, it's fine, working fine. So this is done. And okay, these two things are done. And we need to take one more. This is the final one, which we need to get the, we need to get the price of this book or the price of this product. Let me go and indicate on the screen. I will try to fetch this data. And inside what the variable is available, let me change to, okay, I will create one more variable, cost, or I will make it as price. Okay, this is done. Let me run this and we'll check. So its run has been completed. I will make price variable. Okay, it's having 69 lifetime. Okay, we need only this data. So this offer data is not required. So if you want to fetch this data, like okay, for this one, it's not able to fetch. Let me take another OCR. So I'm taking get text activity OCR. Okay, let me take get OCR text. Okay, let it be as of now, we'll go with the UiPath screen OCR. Let me try to fetch this data. Inside, I will make variable which we call price. Let me run this bot one more time. Okay, run has completed and I'm checking the variable price. Okay, it's giving me correct 69 lifetime 228. Okay, let me go inside. I mean, we need to check. So for the couple of things, Omni OCR is working fine, and couple of the things, UiPath the screen OCR is working fine. So as of now, we have the two different cases, no? So that's why I take one OCR, Omni OCR, Omni page OCR, and another one is UiPath OCR. Let me open in UI Explorer, and I will change this data. So here I will indicate the anchor base. So this is done. Okay, here the host parent ID is not required. Let me validate. Let me try to highlight. Okay, this is fine. I will go back and I will check this data, how data is extracting here. Let me check this data price. Okay, fine. It's working fine. So now these three things I will keep inside of this activity. So here only is not working. So let me remove. So I will take one for each activity. Let me take the for each activity. For each row in data table, and here extract data table. I will keep all the things inside. This is for price. And let me put first one is for the description, and second one let me check the variable. Okay, this is description and this is for preview count. So I will change here preview count. Just I'm assigning in order for the better practice. So this all done, and after that I will take one variable. So in this variable I will create variable name as product product name. Under this I will create one more variable current row of 0.2 string. Okay, let me go inside of this each and every selector and I will change this to one product name variable. So now it's completed dynamic selector. Okay, for all selectors I have changed. Let me move this to downside. So this is fine. What I will do now, so I will take this and I will delete this extra thing. So this is looks good. So after that, I need to update this data into the Excel. So I need to take right cell workbook. So first of all, let me create one Excel file. So I will take this and I will change output. Let me go inside and I will delete all this data. Delete the sheet as well. I take copy as a path, updated here, and I will create new sheet with the name of called data. So here I will update in the cell A1. So three things we need to update now. The first one is a description. Let me update description. After that, review count, I think. Okay, review count. And finally is for the price. This is done. Let me change here B1 and C1. It's completed. After that, I will take again one more assign variable to increment the count. I will create a temp row and assigning value as 1, and I will change the variable type to integer. So then the error got disappear, and let me take this again and put it inside. I will make incrementing the count. This is done. So once you fetch this data, we need to update. Let me take these three and I will update here. So here I will make a and improve dot to string. Let me copy this and I will apply for all the things. So here it is column B, and the final one, this is for the column C. So, and the thing is here not the description. This should be description, and here review count, and this is for price. So let me close this website and I will run one more time. So just we need to modify the couple of things. Let me stop here. I'm running this bot. So because we need to modify the something here, price is there now. So slash after the data is not required. Okay, okay, here let me get OCR for the three things. So the first one I will check. Okay, there is no need to change anything on the description. Review count. So I need to split this data. Split of review count comma blank of 0. So I need to just only the count. I don't want any nothing. So let me copy this data. I will update in the notepad. Later I will change. And the final one is size. So you can see this data. It's appeared. So now here I will use split. After that price, and here my split is this one of 0. So I got this dollars. So this is fine. So let me take this and update in the notepad. Now I'm copying this part and updated into the Excel sheet. So review count, this is for the review count, and this is for the price. So everything is completed. Let me run this bot and removing all the breakpoints and closing the browser as well, running this bot. So here I used a different scraping method. So you can use anything is fine if you if you don't want to use OCR text. So you can directly get text, and after that you can apply this split, or might be you can use the regex. There are multiple methods are there, but I approach the different method. So you can try from your end side which method is suitable for you. Just try, and if you have any doubts, keep me comments on the comment section. So as of now, I will just stop this bot. Let it wait. Let me stop this bot, and I will go back to the file and we'll check how the data is appears. So this is my data. Okay, this is the data, and we can see it's working fine. So maybe the columns has been missed. So there I need to take the counter is equal to 2. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more like it, make sure to hit that like button, share with your friends, subscribe to our channel, and don't forget to turn off notifications so you never miss an upload.